Okay, so I think we can start now. Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to see you all today.
Miss Noha, I want to tell you something. Excuse me.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
Happy Teacher Days in my name and on my behalf of my colleagues. We say to you in Teacher Day that we love you and we are very grateful for you and for what you give us. So excuse me, blow out the candle.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is so sweet. Thank you so much. Wait, I didn't. Where's your video? This is so sweet. Thank you. I will love the candle. So,
make a wish.
thank you. I just wish to see you all one day achieving your dreams and being what you aspire to be. So, thank you very much, guys. This is really, really sweet of you.
Really, you're not just a teacher for us, but you're a big sister for us.
Bless. Thank
And
you.
really, you're something big in our life. We love you so much.
Thank you so
Happy
much. This
Teacher
is so sweet. You made my day, really. Thank you, guys. You're really the sweetest. And you look great, by the way. I wish all our classes are like this and I can see you face to face so that we can interact much better than just hearing your voices. So thank you very much, mate. Thank you, Elise. Thank you, guys, all of you. I really appreciate it. This is so sweet. So, okay. So guys, today we are going actually to study, we are going first to revise what we discussed in the previous two lectures. We're going to remember how, or to revise how we describe directions. Let me just, I want to mute you so that, okay. So we are going first to revise how to give directions and how to describe streets, and we are going to have another activity also regarding this topic, and then we are going to start with something a bit new. It's called agreeing and disagreeing with an idea. So we will learn how to agree or disagree with any idea. Okay, so first of all, of course, let's start with today I'm not going to give you warmer because I don't want you to I think that the celebration was enough warmer. So we will start with this simple listening activity. You are going to listen to a conversation, or actually to four short conversations, and you are going to tell me which place is being described in each of the conversations, okay? So let me just set count. Okay, so do you get the question, guys? You're going to listen and tell me, for example, speaker A gives directions to the, for example, the museum, the factory, the cafe, like this. So listen.
A. Go straight on, then take the first left onto green.
Wait, guys, I will just want to mute you so that there's no disruption. Can you hear the sound?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Green Street.
A.
Go straight on, then take the first left onto Green Street. Walk past the library and it's the building next to the library on the left.
B.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights, you'll see a shop on the right. Go past that and it's on the right next to the shop.
C.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights and go straight on until you get to the roundabout. At the roundabout, turn left. Go past the theatre. It's the building next to the theatre, opposite the hospital.
D.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights and take the second right onto King's Road. Go past the bookshop. It's the building next to the bookshop, opposite the cafe.
So do you want me to repeat it?
This.
Do you want me to repeat
Yes.
it? Okay.
Yes.
So pay attention.
A.
Go straight on, then take the first left onto Green Street. Walk past the library and it's the building next to the library on the left.
B.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights, you'll see a shop on the right. Go past that and it's on the right next to the shop.
C.
Go straight on. Go past the traffic lights and go straight on until you get to the roundabout. At the roundabout, turn left. Go past the theatre. It's the building next to the theatre, opposite the hospital.
D.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights and take the second right onto King's Road. Go past the bookshop. It's the building next to the bookshop opposite the cafe.
So before we start answering the questions, what is this called? What is it called? You know in Arabic what we call it? Do you know the meaning of it in Arabic?
دوار.
Yes.
Duar.
So did you hear the word? Did you hear the word they said?
Round.
Round about. Roundabout. Roundabout is
Yeah.
this. This is called roundabout. So if you heard him, sometimes he said, go past the, for example, the shop to the roundabout, then turn right to King's Road. So this is called roundabout. And just an additional information or piece of information, when you go to a playground, you know, there's like the slide and the things that children play with. There's also something called roundabout اللي هي اللي بيركبوا فيها وبصيروا يدوروا زي هيك فيها. بيركبوا عليها الأولاد الصغار in the park, for example. It's called the roundabout. So if you went to Google Images and you typed roundabout, you will have either this in the street or the thing that the kids play with in the park or in the playground. So, okay, let's see the first one. The speaker gives directions to the, let's see, raise your hands. Yes, Hala. Hala, Awar. Hala, if you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
I'm here.
Yes. So the first speaker gives directions to the
To the post office.
post office. What do you think, guys? Ala, do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. So the first person gives directions to the post office. Let's see number 2. Yes, Dima.
It's underground station.
Underground station. What do you think, guys? Janine? Auni?
Yeah, that's right.
The underground station. Okay, Shams, what do you think? Is it the underground station?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, so the first one is the post office. The second one is the underground station. Yes. Let's see number 3, Shahid. Thank you, guys. That was great. Shahid?
It's a cinema. Cinema.
Number 3 is the cinema. Okay. No, we answered Shams. Sujud, is it the cinema?
Yes, right.
Yes, so number 3 is the cinema, and the last one is yes, yes, Layla.
The bus station.
The bus station. What do you think, guys?
Yes.
Yes, so correct.
It's
Yes.
bus station. Yes, he said opposite to the cafe. Yes, excellent. So you walk past the bookshop, it's opposite the cafe. Thank you very much, Layla. So is it an easy question or a difficult one?
Easy.
Okay, so you need to practice listening and describing directions. Let's see now this one. Now, in this exercise, we are going to sum up everything we've learned throughout this unit. So the first task we are required to do, we are going to ask for directions. So for example, we are going to choose, like, we're going to start, let's take them in order. So we will start with get some lunch, get some cash. So I would ask someone, for example, I would ask Sarah, I would ask her, where can I get some cash from? She would say, you can go to the bank. Okay, do you know where the bank is? Or where's the bank? Or can you give me the directions to the bank? So she would say, go straight on in the Lucas Street, then take the second right. So this is the first right, then take the second right. Go straight on in the Oak Street, past the bus station. You can find the bank in the 4th block to your left. So this is the bank. So I want you to do the same. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds, let's say, and I want you to prepare one of these places. So for example, I would ask you, where can I get some medicine? You would say, you would give me the directions to the, for example, drugstore. There's a drugstore here. Yes, here's the drugstore. I can ask you, where can I buy a CD? I want someone to give me the directions to a place where I can get a CD. So you have, I will give you a minute. Write your description to one place. طبعا من هدول الأماكن يا جماعة، مش أي مكان موجود على الخريطة. You have a minute. If you are done with like one place, you can choose another one and practice giving directions. If you don't know, you can apologize politely. We learned how to apologize politely. Have you finished? I will give you 15 more seconds. Okay, let's start. I will start by asking about the second one. So where can I get some medicine from? Where can I get some medicine from? Can you raise your hand? Where can I get some medicine from? Yes, Nada.
Okay, you can go over this street until you reach
So where can I get it from? Can you just name the place first, please? Nada, your internet, your sound is not heard. Nada? Okay, we'll get back to you, Nada, okay? Let's see Arij. Yes, Arij. Where can I get some medicine?
Well, I'm not good with names. I'm gonna try. Okay, first of all, walk through the loosest, I think, street. Then turn right to Peen Street. You will find it opposite the park.
Okay, thank you very much. So you described the drugstore. Thank you very much. Try to always to name the place first, then give directions. Thank you, Arij. That was excellent. Okay, thank you very much. Let's see. Where can I go to get my photos developed? Where can I go? Okay, I don't know if you have an idea about this place. This place is called Copy Center. So I want you to know the name of this place. A copy center is a place where you take your photos to, and they like retouch your photos or reproduce your photos or videos so that they would be in a better quality, or they would be much better than the ones you already have. Okay, so this is called a copy center. So where can I go to get my photos developed? Yes, Hala. Hala. Okay, Layla.
Go up this street, just past the supermarket. It's in the left corner, opposite of the park.
Opposite of the?
Park.
Opposite from the art gallery, the copy center, or what are you describing exactly?
The copy center, it's just based on the supermarket.
I'm sorry. Yes, yes, yes. It's opposite to the opposite from the park. Yes, excellent. Thank you. I was looking at this art gallery. Yes, so it's opposite from the park. Thank you very much. Excellent. Let's see number 3 or number 4. So where can I go to buy a CD, or where can I buy a CD from? So what place are we talking about here? Yes, Fatma. Fatma? Fatma, can you hear me? Okay, yes, Rawan.
Okay. Go straight at Locust Street, then turn right go straight at Locust Street, then turn right at Oka Street. It is opposite of a swimming pool, and it's next to the music store.
Thank you very much. So you're describing the video store. Yes. So you can either describe the video store or even the music store, because you can also buy CDs for music. So yes, thank you very much. Go straight on in the Lucas Street, then take, for example, the second right. Go straight on in the Oak Street, then you can find it opposite from the swimming pool, or you can find it, for example, next to the music store. Thank you very much. Excellent. Let's see this one. So who can ask? Who can ask using this part? Borrow a book on English grammar. Who can ask? Shada, would you like to try? Yes, Shada. Shazan, can you hear me? It's okay. I think you have problems with your mics today. Yes, Sujud.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you ask first?
Okay. Excuse me, where can I borrow a book on English grammar, please?
Yes. Or where can I borrow a book? Kaza kaza from, okay? It's much accurate, much more accurate. Yes.
تمام. أحكي الجواب?
Yes, please.
Okay. Go straight in longest
on.
street. Then نعم.
Go straight on in مثلا كذا كذا street.
On
Yes.
long street, yeah. Then turn right in Pine Street. You will find it against the swimming pool library.
Okay, but you did not mention this street, Chestnut
Oh
Street.
yeah. Oh.
Okay, let's start from the
Then,
beginning.
okay. Go straight on Lang Street, then turn right in Pine Street, then go go straight on Custom Street or what?
Street.
Uh, okay, you will find it in against swimming pool.
Opposite from the swimming pool. Thank you very much. Excellent. So we can say go straight on in Lucas Street, then take, for example, the first right. Go straight on in Pine Street, then take the second left, because you are walking like this. So this is your left. Take the second left to the Chestnut Street. You can find it opposite from the swimming pool. Thank you very much. So guys, I want you to pay attention to something. Straight on, this is together like the phrase. So for example, go straight on in the Oak Street. Go straight on in Lucas Street. So straight on is the phrase, then in blah blah street is the name of the street, okay? This is why I wrote it here, so that you would pay attention to it. So let's try this one. Have lunch. Have lunch. Shada, would you like to try? Is your mic fixed? Or your internet maybe? Shazam? It's okay. Shahid, yes, Shahid.
Okay, you can go just through Locust Street and then take a left. You can find it next to Copy Center, opposite of the park.
Next to Copy Center, opposite the park. So the supermarket?
Yeah, supermarket, yeah.
Okay, so you can have lunch in the supermarket? Can you
No,
have
you
lunch
can
in the
like
supermarket? You mean like buy
no,
something
like you
for
can
lunch?
buy
Yes.
something from it, like to make a lunch or something like that.
Okay, thank you very much. Good, good. And if you don't know the place, if you were looking for a restaurant and you did not find the place, can you apologize politely? Let's
Yeah,
see.
sorry, I don't speak sorry, I don't speak English, or like I don't know where the place exactly.
Yes, so I don't speak English. Yes, you can use it, but like more polite, you can like use some other ways. For example, I apologize, I don't know where the place is, or I'm sorry, or I'm afraid that I don't know where the place is. But yes, excellent, good. Let's see a movie. Hala, can you ask about seeing a movie?
Ask or give a
Can you try to ask first?
Yes. Excuse me. Do you know where the place where the movie theater?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Do you know where the movie theater is?
Yes. Do you know where the movie theater is? Yes, excellent. Or you can ask using see a movie, for example, like we did here. Where can I go to see a movie? Right? Yes, both questions are correct. Yes, excellent. So can you answer? Can you answer, Hala? Let's see Marwa.
Yes.
Yes, Hala. Yes, Hala. Then we will see Marwa. Yes, Hala.
The place is not in the map, I think.
The place is?
The place is not in the map.
Okay, so can you apologize?
Yes. Sorry, or I don't know where the place is.
Excellent, thank you very much. I'm afraid I don't know where the place is, or I'm sorry, I don't know where the place is. So thank you very much, Hala. Excellent. Marwa, can you do the last one? Can you ask?
Yes. Must I ask?
Yes, please.
Where can I go swimming? لا استنى. Excuse me, where can I go swimming?
Excellent. Yes.
Go straight, and on your first right on Pine Street, Go ahead till your second left in past the drugstore and in Chess Street, opposite the library.
Excellent, excellent. That was really, really good. Thank you very much. So excellent, Marwa. This is where you can go swimming. So you can go straight on in Lucas Street, then take your first right to the Pine Street, then take the second left to take the second left in the Chestnut Street. You can find it opposite the library. Excellent, thank you very much. Now, the second part of this exercise will be asking about the times. So we will ask about times of opening and closing. So this is also a revision for the first part of the lesson, if you remember it. So let's start with the drugstore. Can you ask about the time of opening? We're not, of course, going to do all of them, just like some of them. So can you ask about this? Can you ask about this? Raise your hand, please. I want to see new faces. Marwa and Hala, I'm really happy with your participation today. Shahid as well. Yes, Lama.
Yes. Excuse me, do you know when the drugstore is open?
Do you know when the drugstore opens? Yes, excellent. It opens at 7:30. Thank you very much. Reem, can you ask about this?
Excuse me, could you tell me about camera store when you open?
Excuse me, do you know or can you tell me when the copy center, this is not opening, this is closing, right? This is opening times and this is closing times. So can you tell me when the copy center closes, right?
Yes.
For example, here we said, do you know when the drugstore opens? And here, do you know when the copy center closes? Yes, it closes at 9 p.m. Thank you very much, team. Yes, Nada, I'm sorry that we could not hear you last time. Do you want to try again?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you ask about this?
Where? I can, yeah.
Music store.
Okay, okay, pardon me. Could you tell me where the music store is? Or
Not
open,
where.
opens.
Okay,
opens.
try again. Try again. Give me the full question.
Okay, pardon me. Could you tell me when the music store opens?
Can you tell me when the music store opens? Thank you very much. Excellent. Thank you. And I loved your usage of the word pardon. So pardon, it's the same as excuse, and it's very polite to use. So yes, you can always use it. Pardon me. P-A-R-D-O-N. Pardon me. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that you remember this part of the lesson so that when you study, you know what things we have in the lesson. Okay, so guys, let's now start with something a little bit new. We are not going to have a listening activities. We're not going to have listening activities in this part of the lesson, but we are going to learn a speaking skill. Now, if I tell you, I think that eating meat is better for the environment. Sorry, I think that eating less meat is better for the environment. Can you reply to my statement? This is a I'm sorry. This is a statement. This is not a question. So I'm not asking you to agree or disagree. I'm just saying that I want to hear from you. So if I said, I think that eating less meat is better for the environment, what do you think? Yes, Islam. Islam, did you raise your hand or I did not notice? Okay. Maid, yes, Maid.
I don't agree with you.
Can you give me your opinion?
I think we can, but not meat just, and we can make some different from food, like vegetarian, vegetables and vitamin plus meat يعني not just meat.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Maid. So Maid does not agree with this statement. She does not agree. She said, I don't agree with you. What do you think? Let's hear from Rewan. Yes, Rewan.
I agree with you, not too much, because we need to eat meat to build our body.
Okay, so you
We
agree to
need
a point.
to breed animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you don't like 100% agree. So it's like you agree to a point. You agree, but at the same time you don't agree. So yes, you agree to a point. Thank you very much. Let's see. Marwa, what do you think, Marwa? Marwa? Okay. Shams, yes, Shams.
I don't think so.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Shams. Dima?
I don't think so, because meat is very important for a balanced food to build our body.
Thank you very much. Excellent. Razan?
I absolutely agree with you because societies are becoming meat obsessed. We
Thank you
should
very
eat
much.
less.
Yes, thank you. That's really, really good. So when someone says, I think that eating less meat is better for the environment, and as you said, as you noticed probably, this is like, it's like a statement or an idea that this first person suggested. So for me, like, okay, if I said this statement, I said, I think that eating less meat is better for the environment, you as a speaker or the speaker B, you can either like strongly agree with me, like just like Rezan did, like she said, I absolutely agree. Yes, it is important, or it is vital or essential for the societies to stop eating meat or to eat less meat. You can so you can either strongly agree with me, you can agree. So yes, I agree. Like I 100% agree with you. You can agree to a point. So it's like you partially agree, just like you did a minute ago when you said, I partially agree, or agree up to a point, or you can disagree with me, just like I think Nada did. So, so this is what we call agreeing or disagreeing with an idea. So when someone says something, you can either agree or disagree. So today we are going to learn how to agree, disagree, or partially agree. So if I want to agree with this statement, I would say, as you just said, I totally agree, or absolutely. So absolutely, مطلقاً, yes, for sure, it means yes,
It's
absolutely.
absolutely or absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think absolutely.
Yes, it's absolutely, yes. Or definitely. So yes, definitely. Or of course. So this means that you strongly agree with someone. Let's see these more examples. We need to study more to prepare for our exam on Monday. Can you agree with this statement? Can you agree? Let's see. Yes, Shams?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. Arij?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Because we may fail if we didn't study.
Yes, excellent. It's okay, Malak. Yes. Okay, so you can also say, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. This is also an expression to show that you 100% agree with this statement or with this opinion. I completely agree. Or, okay, so here I'm just giving you more options to consider in agreeing with someone. When someone says, that declaration was so good, you know the meaning of declaration? Declaration, for example, we said Balfour Declaration, or
اعتراف
promise.
for example, if the sometimes the president goes in public and he gives a declaration, or he makes a declaration عادة زي
خطاب.
إعلان أو حاجة. زي
إعلام.
يعني بيكون بس إنه حاجة رسمية أكتر يعني
والعنف
بتكون
يعني؟
موثقة وهيك. Okay, so that declaration was so good. Everyone should accept it. If you want to agree with this, you say, for example, I see exactly what you mean. It means that, yes, I 100% agree with you. So all of these things gives you, or all of these expressions, we use them for strong agreement. So we can say, I couldn't agree with you more. You're absolutely right. I agree entirely. Entirely means like 100%. I totally agree. I completely agree. So all of these expressions, we use them to show that we strongly agree with something. Let's see something else. I think we should plant lots of trees in our front yard. You know the meaning of yard? It's like when you have a house. You know the meaning of front yard? Does anyone know?
Like garden.
Yes. So in your house, yes, in your house, usually people have a front yard. It means like a small garden in front of their houses or their houses. So someone says, I think we should plant a lot of trees in our front yard. B says, yes, but we don't really have a lot of space to plant more than 8 trees. So yes, but I don't think we have enough space to do to plant more than 8 trees. So is this agreement or not? Is this agreement or disagreement with the idea? What do you think?
50%.
Agreement.
What do you think? Sujud, what do you think?
Agreement, but not entirely.
Exactly, thank you. And yes, as you said, Nada, so it's not an entire agreement. So it's like you agree up to a point. So you say, yes, but blah, blah, blah. So it's not, yes, we should plant more trees or a lot of trees. No, she said, yes, but we don't really need a lot of trees. So this is called partially agreeing with something or with someone. Let's see another example. We should buy new furniture for our bedroom. We should buy new furniture for our bedroom. And B says, yes, but we don't have money for new furniture right now. So this also means the same thing. It means that, Shayma, it means that
he agree with the idea, but he cannot apply it, so it's a partly agree.
Thank you very much. Excellent, Shayma. Yes, so he agrees with the idea, but not entirely, because now they do not have enough money. So when they have enough money, probably they will buy new furniture. So we call this partially agreeing with something or with someone. We can say, I agree with you up to a point, but يعني أنا متفق معك لنقطة معينة، لكن blah blah blah. That's quite true, but or I agree with you in principle, but like I. So as you said, I agree with you in principle. يعني أنا بتفق معك بالمفهوم أو بالمعنى أو المبدأ. Okay, but so as we said, like we need to buy new furniture. Yes, I agree with you in the principle, but blah blah blah. So there's a but in the place. So or in the sentence. So it makes it partially agreeing with this person. Let's see some other expressions. When we say, we should hire more people to get the work done, so we don't have to work as hard. Again, we should hire more people to get the work done, but we don't have to work as hard. B says, to be honest, I don't agree with that. I think we can get the work done ourselves if we just focus. So what do you think? Is B agreeing, or is he like agreeing, or does he agree or disagree or partially agree with A? Ala, what do you think,
he
Ala?
completely disagree.
Disagree.
Disagree. What do you think, Sahar? Does he
Disagree.
Yes, so he
No.
disagrees with A. So we should hire more people. To be honest, I don't agree with that. I think, yes, we can do it much better. So I want you also to notice something. After he disagrees, or after he agrees, it's okay. Sometimes people add their own opinions. They add their own opinions. So he said here, we should hire more people. B says, to be honest, I don't agree with that. I think we can blah, blah, blah. So you express your opinion by saying, I think we can blah, blah, blah. So yes, he actually disagrees with A. Let's see. Skateboarding is a lot safer than riding a bike. Skateboarding, it's also a type of sport. You use skateboards, is a lot safer than riding a bike. B says, to be honest, I don't agree with that. I know more people. I know more people who have had skateboarding accidents than bike accidents. So also he gives his own opinion by sharing his experience. He knows more people who had skateboarding accidents than bike accidents. So also here he does not agree. So let's see some expressions we can use in order to disagree with an idea. You can say yes, but. So I think this even gives more of a like being more polite. So for example, if someone says something and you reply with yes, but I don't think so. So it's like you're being more polite. I'm not sure I agree with you. It's also another way of being more polite. I'm afraid I don't agree. You can say I don't agree, or you can say I'm afraid I don't agree. It makes it also more polite. I'm afraid I disagree. Using this kind of phrases like I'm not sure, I agree, I'm afraid, it makes like the discussion less tense. So you don't feel tension between the two parties or between the two people, the two speakers. This is why we use some softer expressions. I'm afraid I can't agree with you. I'm afraid I don't share your opinion. I think we are going to have to agree to disagree. This is a very important expression that people usually say. So when they reach a point that they really cannot agree at all with each other, they say, I think we have to agree to disagree. So this is an expression. Okay, so let's see some examples, some extra examples. When we say, the current president is the best president we've ever had. This is speaker A. Speaker B says, I really can't agree with you. I really can't agree with you there. So this is it an agreement or a disagreement?
Disagreement.
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 Yes.
Disagree.
Or I can't agree less. When we said or when we talked about agreement a second ago, we said I couldn't agree more. So it means that I 100% agree. I totally agree. But when you say I cannot agree less, it means that I strongly oppose this idea, or I strongly disagree with this idea. So you can use some expressions to strongly disagree with something. You can say, for example, I don't agree at all, or I totally disagree, or I couldn't agree with you less. Okay? So these are all strong disagreements, or I really cannot agree with you there. Okay, so here we have a chart for some of the expressions used for the three parts of this lesson. So for agreement, you can say that I agree that, or you can reply with right, that's right, exactly, yes, and. So if no, you can say just okay guys انا بدي ارفع لكم هاي لاني خايفه انكم تخربطوا فيها yes but رح ارفع لكم اياها كمان من اللي قبل لانه you can use it for either like agreeing, for either like partially agreeing or disagreement. So مش هخليها انه مش هجيب لكم اياها يعني في سياق انها تكون مخربطه. Exactly, yes, and yes, because. So here you are giving your own opinion. I couldn't agree more, or I absolutely agree. So agreeing with part of the statement and disagreeing with another, you can say yes, but. Of course, as I told you, this could be here or here, depending on the context. We, okay, but for example, let me give you a sentence. We need to hire more people in this company. So you can say like, we, okay, but I don't think that we can afford to do it in the whole company. So yes, in our department, it means like in our department, yes, we can do it, but not in the whole company. Still, I'm not going to give you anything complicated if I did not give you an example. Sort of, kind of. So if someone says something, for example, they say, this president is the best president ever. You would say, sort of, kind of. So it's like you partially agree with them. Yes and no. This is also another expression to express that you partially agree. I know, but this also shows partial agreement or partial agreement. But no, I don't agree, I disagree, or not really. All of these are expressions to show disagreement. Okay, let's see now some examples or some exercises that you can do with me. Your friend says, let's go out tonight, and you think it's a good idea. You say, let me see your answers. What do you think? Your friend says, let's go out tonight, and you think it's a good idea. You say, when we say it's a good idea, it means that you're going to agree or disagree?
Agree.
To agree, yes. So let's see. Yes, Malak?
Yes, I totally agree because I have lots of leisure time today.
Thank you. Yes, this would be good. Rewan?
Great idea.
Great idea. Yes, Shams? Yes, Maid?
Of course, a great idea. Let's plan what should we go and what should we take with to the picnic or the go out tonight. Like
Yes,
this.
so what we should take to the picnic, or that's a great idea, or I agree with you, yes. Sujud?
Okay, totally agree with you. Let's go.
Yes, thank you. I totally agree with you. Let's see another one. Your friend asks, what about getting pizza tonight? You think it's a good idea, and you say, Arij?
I definitely think it's a good idea because I'm so hungry. I didn't have lunch today.
Thank you very much. Yes, always add your own ideas. Try to add your own opinion. Nada?
Okay, it sounds good. I like pizza.
Sounds good. Excellent. Yes. Sahar?
Yes, I totally agree with you because I like pizza.
Thank you very much. I would love to have some pizza. Excellent. All right, totally agree with you. Let's see. Okay, someone says, it's cold today, and you agree. You say, Hala?
Of course, it's cold day because we cannot go anywhere.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, what about if you want to disagree with this statement? What can you say if you want to disagree? Disagree with this statement. What do you think, Shahid?
Like, I couldn't agree with you. Or like, I couldn't agree with you.
I couldn't agree with you less, for example. Yes, or I cannot agree with you, or I don't agree with you. Yes, excellent. Or you can use, yes, Shams?
No, I didn't agree with you. It's very hot.
I
today.
don't agree with you. It's very hot today. Thank you very much. Excellent. Let's see. You and a friend want to buy a birthday present for another friend. You suggest buying tickets for a concert, then ask your friend. So you want to ask your friend for his or her approval to this present. So can you ask, like, you want to ask, do you want to see if they agree or not? Can you ask? You want to ask if your friend agrees to this present or not. Let's see. What do you think, Sujud?
Okay, I can say, what do you think? Can I give for him a ticket for concert? I think it's a good idea. What do you think?
Excellent. So what do you think? Excellent. Shaima?
Do you agree with my idea or not?
Excellent. Do you agree with my idea? Excellent. Amazing work, guys. So guys, I want to also point out to something very important. When you want to ask someone for their feedback, you ask, what do you think? So feedback, it means that you want their opinion. Okay? So you say, what do you think? Or what do you think? So in general, if you want their opinion, you'd say, what do you think? You ask for their feedback or their opinion. Let's see. Okay, let's see something else. Someone says it's cool today and you agree. Okay, we did this a second ago. You can always also use you are right to agree. It's like very simple. You are discussing politics with a friend and they say something that half agrees with you, or sorry, that you half agree with. You say, you can like say these two things, I partially agree or I agree up to a point. These two expressions are commonly used to like half agree with someone. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, I want you to pay attention to the use of the word agree or disagree. Of course, both are the same. Now, agree, it's a verb, okay? This means that we say, I agree with you, or he agreed with me. Okay, just a second. Just a second, guys. When we talk about the word agree, we are talking about a verb. This means that we say, I agree with you, or he agreed with you. Usually it comes in the like present form or the past form, or with a modal verb like will or would or like this, okay? But we don't say I am agree or he is agree or she is agree. No, this is wrong. And I'm going to focus on these things when I correct your exams in the future. So I want you to pay attention to these things. We say, I agree with you. He agreed with me. This is the verb. The main verb is agree, not I am agree, not she is agree. We mostly use it in its simple form, like agree, agreed, or with a modal verb like would, will, shall, should, agree. Not I am not agreeing. No, this is not common to be used. Like I am not agreeing. No. In question,
stated verb.
Yes. Thank you, Nada. In question form, you say, do you agree or does he agree? We don't say, am I agreeing or is, no. We just use the simple form with the helping verb do, not are or is or anything else. So هدول شغلات يا جماعة عشان أنا دايما بلاحظ إنه بتخربطوا في الأشياء هذه فبس عشان تاخدوهم في تحت الاعتبار. Agreed to go, for example, yes. When I say he agreed to go with me, he agreed to go with me. So if you want to use a verb after agree, we say agreed to go, agree to play, agree to, I don't know, like swim. But when you say agree that, you are going to add a full sentence after it. So for example, my mother agreed that I go to my friend's house. My mother agreed that I go to my friend's house. So it's a full sentence after that. Okay? دايما بعد that هنا حيكون عندك full sentence. Or you can say agree to let me, for example, agree to let يعني الفعل بيجي بتصريفه زي ما هو، وإذا كان في with بيكون with letting me, for example. It's not very common بس أنا بحكي لكم إياها عشان لو شفتوها. إنه agree with letting me مثلا. I'm just بعطيكم إياها هيك يعني لو مرت عليكم بس مش مطلوبة معكم. So agree to go, agree that حيجي وراها full sentence. And of course اللي ناسي أكتب لكم إياها agree with a person. Agree with a person. For example, I agree with you. He agreed with me. I agree with my mother. So agree with بعديها حيجي person. انتبهوا لا with that too عشان تعرفوا كيف تحلوا عادة. So let's see some exercises and see what we can learn or answer here. I think Farag, the teacher, to admit he has cheated. It's too humiliating for him. So I think that, or I think, I want you to look at the options and try to do this one. I think he will never agree that the teacher to admit, or he will never agreed with, he will agree with, or he will never agree with. Read it carefully, then answer. You know the meaning of humiliating?
يهين أو يذل.
Yes, it's something يعني بهين إنه oh my god it's يعني بيجي على كرامته هيك إنه إشي مهين. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Razan. So what do you think, guys? Yes, Malak, what do you think?
Yes, the last one is the correct answer. He will never agree with the teacher.
Thank you very much. Okay, Malak, why didn't you choose this one? He will agree with. Your
Because
answer is
it's
right.
a negative situation.
Yes.
Because it's a negative situation. Yeah.
Because he said it's too humiliating for him. So I think he will never agree with. And we did not say that because we have here the teacher to admit. So it's not a full sentence. He will never agree with the teacher, with بعدها a person or name. So he will never agree with the teacher to admit he has cheated. It's too humiliating for him. Thank you very much, Malak. Coming here by ourselves was a mistake. It's a question. So these are the options. The second space, of course, we shouldn't have we shouldn't have done it. So try to think. Coming here by yourself was a mistake. مين ال helping verb اللي بيجي مع agree لو بدي أنفيها لو بدي أعملها question. Yes, Ala.
Do you agree that that coming here by yourself was a mistake?
Excellent, Allah. Excellent. Thank you very much. Do you agree that coming here by yourself was a mistake? Excellent, Allah. Of course, let's see. Okay, let's see. Yes, Rewan.
Of course I do.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course, لأنه هنا إيش عندي? Do you agree? Yes, I do. It's like this. So I want you also to pay attention to the answer. Of course I do. After being quite reluctant, my father me his car, but I will drive carefully. Now, the word reluctant. Do you know the meaning of the word reluctant? I will try to act it out for you.
متردد hesitant.
متردد.
Yes. So hesitant. Reluctant. It's the same meaning as hesitant. It means that
not willing.
Not willing.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's my car and I'm afraid that you will crash it and I don't know. So this is called reluctant, okay, or hesitant. This is also another word for the same term. So yes, think about it for a second. Yes, let's see Shahad. Yes, Shahad.
I think the answer is would agree to lend.
Can you read it, please? Can you read all this sentence?
Okay, after being quite reluctant, my father would agree to lend me his car, but I will drive carefully.
I don't think that there is anything that would need you to add would to the statement. So after being quite reluctant, my father agreed to lend me. So there's no
Agreed to lend.
yes, he agreed to lend me. أنا ما بحكيش مثلا I think he would agree to lend me. No, إحنا ما فيش والله أنا بفكر مثلا والله ممكن والله مش عارف إيش. والله هو he was being quite reluctant. بس إيش بالآخر my father agreed to lend me. مش والله I think he would agree to lend me. No, my father agreed to lend me his car. Do you understand my point?
Yes.
So
Yes,
yes, my father agreed to lend me his car, but I will drive carefully. Thank you very much. She, you, about what should be done. She argues with everybody and discusses everything. Read the options, then answer. We don't have many questions left, don't worry. We will finish soon. Yes, Janine. Janine? Shayma?
Yes, she'll totally disagree with you about what should be done. She argues with everybody and discuss everything.
Thank you very much. She argues and she discusses everything, so it means that she will totally disagree with you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so she will totally disagree with you. Thank you very much, excellent Shayma. You have to choose. Say it clearly, him or with me. So this is question form. Yes, Sahar.
The first one.
Can you read it, please?
Yes, you have to choose. Say it clearly. Do you agree with them or with me?
Thank you very much. Do you agree with him or with me? Thank you. Number 6, Sarah. Okay, just have a second to look at the question. More with you. All that you are saying here is wrong. Yes. Ella, or let's see, Sarah. Do you have an answer, Sarah? Sarah?
Me, Anna?
Okay, you can answer.
I cannot agree more with you.
I cannot agree more with you. Can you complete this reading the sentence? All
that you are saying here is wrong.
I cannot agree more with you. What do you think, guys? Thank you, Sarah, for your answer. What do you think, guys? Do you agree with Sarah?
No. Number two
No,
is
no.
correct. Number
Yes,
two.
Maid.
I can't agree more with you. لأنه لو انتبهت لآخر الجملة يعني saying here is wrong.
I can't agree more. This is
Yes.
what we said in the previous, like at the beginning of explaining this topic. We said, when I say, I cannot agree more with you, it means that I 100% agree with you. This is tricky. I want you to pay attention. So when I say, I cannot agree more, yes, excellent. The answer is actually the last one. When I say I cannot agree more with you, it means that أنا ما بقدرش إني أوافق أكتر من هيك. يعني أنا خلص يعني I 100% agree. You get
بس أخذناها في مثال أول اللي هو I couldn't agree with you more وكذا.
Yes, I cannot agree with you more. It means that I agree with you. But here
Yes,
he's
I
saying,
understand.
when I
Yes.
say, okay, pay attention. When I say I cannot agree with you more, it means that I 100% agree with you. But here, does he agree or not? When you say, all that you are saying here is wrong, it means that he does not agree.
He disagrees.
Yes, so
Yes.
he disagrees. So I cannot disagree with you more. It means that I totally disagree.
Disagree with you.
Yes, does it make
Yes.
sense? منطقي يا جماعة؟
Yes.
في حدا
Yes.
عنده لسه فيها مشكلة أعيدها؟
Yes.
Okay, again, when I say سيبكي من هذا المثال. سيبكي من أي شيء، طلعيش على هذا. When I say in general, when I say Maid, for example, she says, today is really hot. The weather is really hot. I say, oh my God, yes, I couldn't agree more. I cannot or I couldn't agree more. It means that I 100% agree with you. Yes, it's so hot today. I couldn't agree more. يعني خلص وصلت 100% ما بقدرش أكتر من هيك أوافق معك. It means that I 100% agree with you. But when you say the president or the current president is the best president we've ever had, I say, oh my God, I couldn't disagree with you more. It means that I totally disagree with you. I totally disagree with you. Or
Yes, got it, got it.
or there's also another, let me just remind you of it. There's another expression I gave you. You say, I couldn't agree with you less. يعني زي كأني مش هقدر يعني لو أنا بدي أترجمها حرفيا، انتوا طبعا مش هيك إحنا بنحكي، بس أنا لو بدي أترجم لك إياها حرفيا إنه أنا مثلا يعني 0% بوافقك، فأنا مش يعني I couldn't agree with you less، يعني أنا خلص مش بالمرة مش موافقة على الكلام اللي أنت بتحكيه. So this is another expression disagreement. واضح؟ Does it make sense؟ ارجعوا لها انتوا حاولوا تفهموها لحالكم برضه إذا فيها مشكلة. We will discuss it again. Okay, يا جماعة? So we said this and we said this. Everybody, I think this is the last question we have. Everybody, such a declaration. It's pure common sense. You know the meaning of common sense? Common sense?
منطقي.
Yes. Yes. So for example, when I say like we are all humans, we should be treated equally. This is common sense. هذا شيء منطقي, or this is like we call it, it's common sense. So everybody here, we should, do you want to agree or disagree with the statement? Yes, Rezan.
Should agree with.
Yes, so we are agreeing with, we agree, sorry, with this statement. So we say everybody should agree with such a declaration. It's pure common sense. So this is all what we have today, guys. Thank you very much for attending
What's the difference
lesson,
between the number 1 and number 3? Should be agree with or should agree with?
Okay. Thank you for your question. I'm really happy with your question. Remember when I said, when I gave you the slide of agree is a verb? So for example, when I say swim, كيف بدي أحط لها المودal verb should؟ هل بقول you should be swim, for example, ولا you should swim?
Should swim.
You should swim. So it's the same thing. Agree is a verb. يا إما بيجي I agree, I agreed, he should agree. ما بنحط be، ما بنحط إشي helping verb ولا أي حاجة قبليه إلا لو كان modal verb زي مثلا should أو إشي زي هيك. Okay? واضحة؟
Yes, yes, thank you.
Okay. So everybody should agree with. Do you have any questions regarding today's lesson, guys? I want you to go back to the lesson today, and if you have any questions, anything unclear, I would love for you to ask me tomorrow, okay? Into tomorrow's class.
Okay, خلصنا?
Yes, thank you very much for, yes, yes, Rezan, just a second. Thank you very much for attending today's lesson. I will end the lecture here so that you can watch it all fully. So thank you guys very much, and see you inshallah tomorrow at 3.